You're so welcome to the white carpet here on Joy News on Multi TV. My name is Gladys Osei Oredu. Let me tell you about the Afro Jazz Festival that has kicked off in Accra. And guess who is on the bill? We have Benito, world-renowned pianist, award-winning pianist, Benito Gonzalez, who is promising that he is going to give us something new. And of course, we have barima.asare, Ace veteran drama. I'm combining the words because it's a very strong artist. We have a legend. We have alive, barima.asare, also giving off his best during the Afro Jazz Festival, which is taking place in 3 days. It started last night. I'll tell you more about that right here on the white carpet. And guess what? Okay, so Scandinavian duo Nick and Vince were in town. We caught up with them, and guess what they have been talking about? They've been talking about their music. Am I wrong? Well, they thought initially they got it wrong, but today they talk about it in broad smiles. I'll give you more details with that exclusive right here on the white carpet. And could it be that today we, talking with small, and well, that fancy guy too will pass through and tell us more about what's happening with the fancy rapping. Okay, we'll give you more right here. Tonight is packed, really, really packed. But of course, who else made this possible apart from Airtel and Optimal Hair Relaxer? They made this very possible. I want to say thank you. But of course, don't go away because I will give you more. You don't want to miss out on anything tonight. Stay tuned.
The white carpet is brought to you by
Airtel, the smartphone network.
If you have just tuned in, you are with us here on the white carpet. Nigerian star actress Omotola says she's actually revealed who her best kisser is in her movie career, and well, it's likely to cause a problem in her marriage, but well, she says her husband will kill her for that. But guess what? Her best kisser is a Ghanaian. You would want to know about that? Well, let's take a watch.
I don't even remember how many kisses I've. Really, do I? Oh, I think I remember one. Vicker.
You do kiss her?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. My husband's going to kill me for this.
I think his wife's going to kill him too.
Afro Jazz live band music group composers have actually urged Gamro to pay the musicians their royalties as it ought to be, so that the music industry can also be a lucrative business and musicians can walk about in Ghana very happy.
Artists and musicians should be able to say receive money every time their music is played on TV or on radio. I think when we came for the Ghana Music Awards last time, I heard something briefly about it being newly implemented or something like that. But once something like that is fully running and is running effectively, artists and people in this industry would be more enthusiastic and more passionate about driving their creativity, because like inevitably doing what you do, you're trying to get paid, you've got bills, life continues, so you need to make money. So you shouldn't just be relying on money from shows to keep food on your table. It should be things like royalties, which is the money that you would come from radio, TV, and all of these things, and adverts. Think about the amount of times that you've heard your favorite songs on radio. A lot of the time, the artist whose song it is not actually getting any money from it. Typical things like that, or maybe the amount that musicians are supposed to be getting paid and stuff like that. So these are just many different things. Yeah. The thing is, it's all about being educated in your field. If you're not educated in your field, you're not ever going to receive the full benefits of that industry. So over in the UK, for example, there's a system called the Musicians Union. If you're registered to that Musicians Union, aside from your fee that you'll get from performing with the artist or on the show, the Musicians Union will also give you a certain amount of money as well. If you perform, maybe say we came to perform on this TV station, the musicians union will also pay us as well. So there's all of these things there which obviously will keep you not having to think about making more money. It keeps you being creative and being on top of your game, and that's what I feel the Ghanaian music industry needs, because there's plenty of talented and blessed musicians and artists out here, but because they're not making what they need to make, it quenches obviously their interest in it as well.
Right, so that you have the Ghanaian-born, British-based jazz live band, Afrobeat. It's actually Afrobeat live band. Okay, so they are talking for the Ghana music industry. They believe if Gamro is effective, it will be a beautiful place to be, yeah, the music industry. Talking about music, do you agree with me if we say that every life must be small, small? You must start life in a small, small manner to reach actually the bigger heights. Yeah, actually, that's what it should be. Okay, if you don't agree with me, you just listen to Ochiami. I'm sure you would agree with Ochiami, but I do agree, so you've got to agree. Meanwhile, whilst you listen to that song, you can be getting your phone ready and be WhatsApping your comment, your opinion, your commendation, everything via our WhatsApp number. The number is 0267 844 024. It will be on your screen very soon. 0267 844 024. Send in your comments. But before I get talking in a small, small manner, let's enjoy Small, Small.
Walk with me, my baby, oh. If you want to fly with me, my baby, oh.
Small Small is a single from Ochiami Kwame of his yet-to-be-released album, Best of Ochiami Kwame. It features dancehall artist Miss V.
First, let's just sing with me, my baby, oh. First, take a chance with me, my baby, oh.
This is the second time Ochiami Kwame is featuring Miss V on his song. Ochiami tells us why Miss V is his choice.
Currently, Miss V is a premium preferred female artist in Ghana. So I did a song with her to get some of her markets.
Before the release of the single Small Small, Ochiami released a photo to promote the single. Well, the photos seem to have excited the public and drew lots of concern about why he used children in the promotion.
I know this whole concept of stardom came from Hollywood, where people are hiding their family away from the cameras. It is because of the way their societies are made. It's a very, very violent society in Hollywood, in South Africa, in Nigeria. Ghana is peaceful. I can tell you that the president of Ghana can walk through circle and nobody will harm him unless the person is mad. I'm telling you. So in Ghana, an artist in Ghana, have you seen how many artists in Ghana do you see who have bodyguards? Very few. And even if they have bodyguards, it's not because anybody will hurt them. They do it for swag, so that it looks good in pictures. Nobody wants to hurt Ghanaian artists and their children. So I'm not scared at all, because I have trust in the society that I am in. Plus, I need children who else children am I going to take to put in my videos or in my photos to put them at risk?
You, it's so easy to say, oh. I need you. I am ready today, oh. I want.
Right, so we are going to talk small, small, and I have Ochiami himself right here. But of course, we'll also be doing some small, small dancing right here in the studio. Hey, Ochiami.
Hi, baby.
Have you lost weight again?
Yes, I've lost weight. The last one I lost 2 months ago. I've not gained it back.
Oh, that's bad. But small, small, you get there.
Amen.
Ochiami, why small, small?
Small, small, because right now life has become so fast. You know, I'm telling you that when you meet a woman right now, you can go and sleep with her right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, life has become fast.
No wonder Kuma came with that campaign, hashtag wear your dress now.
Exactly. You know, right now, if you want information, you just punch it into Google, you have it now. Right now, the life has become fast. People want things quickly. And with such speed, when you are running fast, you don't have grounding. So the concept of small, small is to come and tell people they'll slow down. You know,
but
because
you see, we're getting used to the fast-paced life. I mean, The quicker the better, the nicer.
Really? I didn't know.
It's effective, huh?
Is it? You know, but on the real, I mean, the whole concept of corruption, government and society, corruption at high places, sakawa, marriage breakdowns, it's all coming, emanating from the people forgetting about the sankofa. You know, so people are not willing to start small anymore. People do not want to walk the process. Wait till their time. People don't want to
see you now and they want to start from where you are now.
Exactly. You know, so I decided to do this song, yes, to make people happy, but also to remind people of the importance of the concept and philosophy of small, small.
Small, small. How far will this campaign go?
Hey, this campaign will go forever. You know, I chose the concept of love. I made a love song because love is the most important emotion. But small, small is actually a social song. So we started Tell Your Small Small Story on Facebook. We have done Your Small Small Moments. And then we have also, what I'm here to say right now for the first time is that from next week, we are dropping a campaign for everybody, for you to tell your small, small stories of your friend or your sister or your husband. And then you post it on Facebook, on YouTube, #me. And then we are going to do a draw. Whoever comes in first, once a month, I will do a free wedding performance for a couple, free of charge.
Then I guess I could start right here, right now. The very first message I get on WhatsApp, and it's meant for you.
Really?
The person gets to win, right?
If they have a wedding coming up.
Beautiful. So I have a message now. Oh, now it's just okay. So the very first message I got says, "Hello, Gladys. I'm actually in love with this hit song. Can't wait to see the real video out. Big house to my big boss himself from DJ Frank in Boko." DJ Frank, do you have a wedding coming up? Please respond quickly so that you have that offer. He will come all the way to Boko to actually give you a free performance from Ochiame doing the small, small. Ochiame is still talking small, small. This is a beautiful campaign, but how are you getting people on board to really achieve this? Because you know the youth who are really your main concern won't be interested in this one.
No, they're really interested, I'm telling you.
I see.
They're really interested. Plus, the song is a love song, you know, so plus it's a really danceable song. So even if you don't want to start small, small, it will move you. Okay. And then once it has moved you, you at least internalize part of it. We are doing it, it's a really, really heavy online activation. And you know it will work. The last one we did, the Sing and Win, hundreds of people were singing to win, you know, so but this one is for a little grown-up, you know, people your age, you are still a child, you are still a girl, you know, people my age, people who are coming up, you know, people who are now trying to get married. So once the song hooks you, you will sing small, small, grow together, and before you realize, the singing it alone is advising people. Plus, apart from that social fact. You know, when a classy girl like you meets a boy, she puts a calendar on his career. Say, hey, this boy, if by the next 2 years he doesn't have his own shop, the media, I'm gone.
We don't waste time.
Exactly. So exactly. You see, that's what I'm talking about. So we play with it, but I'm telling you, because of that, I remember that there was this girl that I wanted to date that would not date me.
How many years ago?
Oh, this like 11 years
That's
ago.
monitoring, yeah?
Yeah. That's monitoring.
No, I'm monitoring to be
You are
sure.
monitoring to find out. Now, this girl, when I immediately went to the university, she called me crying that, "Cham, you should have told me we were going to the race." So this girl could not take me home because she couldn't take someone who is not a graduate home.
Yeah, I see.
You know, so now, I almost have a master's degree and she's still not married.
Oh, really?
Exactly, 11 years afterwards.
Well, hey, you give me her local name. Is she Mabana or what?
No,
let me give her a small message.
No, I can't give her the name.
Ochiame has a son. He has a son. So just in case you don't mind being a sugar mommy, you still have a chance. Okay, Ochiame, I haven't had the chance to talk about Meritran video clip. I love that video clip. I love it. And Ochiame promised to teach me the dance. But let's see if we can get that clip for you. Just refresh. There's a portion where Ochiame actually does the boogie and he goes down, but he can't reach down.
No. I couldn't. The dance choreographer said I shouldn't go down, you know, because of the hardness is too much. I was going to hurt people, you know, so I should keep it back. Tonight, I'll do it down.
Thank you. But whilst I wait for the clip, let me take a few messages. People have been very okay. So I have one coming from barima.asare. You said, Gladys, I really love the style of musicians who do it natural and in style. The composers have earned my love. But one person who does this style of using the voice and the tongue to make sound best and so beautiful is OJ. OJ is simply real. I melt anytime I hear him sing. Let me take one more. This says, Oshami, I really like your creativity in the music industry. Kudos. That's coming from Paul in Dansoman. This one says, hi, I'm Elvis. Oshami makes me remember the 80s when there was no rush in the world. I love you, Oshami. Keep on with the good work you are doing. Let me take one more and then come dancing. Oshami is way ahead of me. I want to do that one too. This says, Oshami, you're doing well. You're doing great to the Ghanaian music industry. Please add your name. I would love to mention your name also. Okay, so now let's come back to the studio. I'm going to okay, I love the one that you were going down.
This one.
Yeah. It's just like I challenge. This one, yeah. Yeah, I feel like go Shami, go Shami.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can dance, oh.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. With power, yeah.
Yes,
All right, it's getting really exciting, but time really catches up. Time should know small. Time must understand that
Exactly,
the concept is small.
Small.
It mustn't run so fast.
No, it shouldn't. We should take our time. I mean, we should be quick to make money,
Yeah.
but we should also be quick
Yeah.
to understand that life goes through processes. So
Actually,
before
you're
you
not in
walk-
your regular spectacles today.
Yes, today I'm wearing my lenses. If you wear this one, you will fall down, I'm telling you.
I won't try that one.
Yes.
Okay, so I am just saying thank you, but is there something else you want the youth to understand clearly before you go?
Oh, no. Before I go, I want to say thank you. Right now, Charlie, I'm really happy to be here. I've had an amazing 18-year career, and I can still record a hit.
Oh, yes,
I can
sure.
drop a song, and in 2 weeks, everybody...
The reggae is good.
Charlie.
The small is fantastic.
Charlie,
I don't know what else is coming.
Oh, we have I have a new one coming up with Nasi. It's called Chase Your Dream.
Really?
Yes.
Next year, I can't be counting how many hours I'll be running up on stage to go and
Exactly.
accompany him pick
Oh,
up at the
definitely.
Ghana Music Awards.
Definitely. So all that I'm saying is thank you. I mean, thank you. People like you, I mean, you've supported my career.
You're trying.
Thank you at home, because it's not because we are special, but it's because you keep choosing me. So God will bless you.
Thank you so much, Ochiame.
Thank you.
Thank you. Really, it's a pleasure always hosting you, and I'll continue to cherish that moment when I get to host a young legend who won't give it up and is just going up in a small manner. Let's all learn that one. Afro Jazz Festival, a 3-day Afro Jazz Festival, has kick-started in Ghana. Okay, so it actually happened last night. And tonight, they are rocking it in Kumasi. And tomorrow, they are back here in Accra at the African Regent Hotel to crown it up. And guess what? World-renowned pianist Benito Gonzalez and ace drummer barima.asare have promised to give off something new, to give a new jazz experience. The Afro Jazz Festival brings together every other year world-renowned jazz musicians who come together to treat their audience to quality jazz tunes. This year, which is the second edition, has on the bill Ivorian guitarist Constant Botti, who says he will take the opportunity to also launch his album Guru Guru. Benito Gonzalez is a world-renowned Venezuelan pianist who has won the World's Best Pianist Award for 2 running years. He is also on the bill.
The first time I've been in Ghana, so we've been trying to make it happen for many years with Ochirema. And yeah, we are ready to play at the Jazz Festival. We're looking forward to it.
And then Ghana's sensational drummer, Ochirema Asante. The Afro Jazz Festival is a 3-day festival which starts off on the 18th of September 2015 at the Irish Pub in East Legon here in Accra. The team moves to Kumasi to also have another concert there and then returns to Accra on the 20th of September 2015 to crown the festival at the African Regent Hotel. Scandinavian duo Nick and Vince were in town, and when they did that song, according to them, they had no little belief in it. But their producer was like, yeah, no, that is a song, go with it. And today they talk about it in broad smiles. They're happy. They are not wrong after all. So let's hear Nico and Vince talking about Am I Wrong?
You know, when we had made it in the studio, we didn't even think it was a hit. We listened to it, and you know, it's very different from all of the music, pop music that was out there at that time. So we couldn't put it in a box. So we sat in the studio and we said, you know what, it's different. We're not sure if it's the hit. We're not sure if we're gonna go with it or whatnot. But our producer, he said that's the song you guys got to go with. And so yeah, we tried it out. We played up our songs for a couple of people, and everyone was like, "Am I Wrong?" is the song. That's the song, guys. So everyone had a positive reaction to it. So we realized, you know what? If everybody feels like this, then there's something special about it. Put it out, boom.
Nico and Vince are on their way to Ivory Coast to complete a project with the UNAIDS. They stopped over in Ghana to get familiar with their Ghanaian fans. They also speak about how the two of them met to join their talents.
We met through a mutual friend, man. So he just introduced us, and we got together, and we made some cool music, and it was like, hey, let's keep this going.
So were you doing music privately on your own self before you met?
Yeah, but just like a hobby, you know. Like I was having like a home studio, and then, you know, we started becoming more serious. And so we linked up and joined forces. And we're like, hey, let's try to take it to the rest of the world.
For thinking that we could be something for real. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, now am I wrong? For trying to reach the things that I can't see. Oh, yeah.
Guys, they are not wrong. They definitely are not wrong. All right, so let's also go to Rwanda and experience the Myth Earth beauty pageants, who have promised, of course, the event is actually ongoing now in Rwanda. But prior to the event itself, we hooked up with the girls and they talked about what they really intend to contribute to the environment should each of them wear the crown. Of course, one of them would wear the crown, but they've been telling us what they intend to do if any of them, either of them who pick up the crown, what they would do.
We are advocating for environment, but we are also advocating to have the people believe in beauty pageants as well.
Hi, ladies.
Pastor P, respect man.
What's the cause of your beauty?
The cause of my beauty here is mostly to participate in climate change and be able to make people aware of what's going on and do something about it.
I believe it's more like using our beauty for something else, not just ourselves, and speaking out and not just feeling beautiful, and that's not enough. We can do that to reach even more.
Air pollution is one of the things causing the climate change. So like industries in Rwanda, we have many cars. It's a country which is still developing. So I'll help those people to see how we can develop, but then not causing a problem.
it really has been exciting interaction with the Miss Earth Rwanda 2015 beauty pageants. I don't know what else to say, but to model again out of your shot. Let's say thank you to Optimal Hair Relaxer and Airtel. Optimal Hair Relaxer says your hair really deserves what is best. Your hair needs to be treated like pumped actually, and the best is Optimal for your hair. If you're a man and you want to do sportive waves, Optimal Hair Relaxer is what you should consider. From root to tip, Optimal Hair provides the ideal hair care and formulated with fruit extracts, of course. Anything really nutritious. It prevents falls and breakage. Hair is stronger, brighter, and 10 times softer if you use Optimal Hair Relaxer. It certainly provides maximum protection for all hair types. Try Optimal Hair Relaxer and give me your testimony. I still would want us to go to Rwanda and experience a bit of their culture. When we come back, I have my critics on standby. We are the Ibiwachu Culture Village. This village historically reenacts what happened. It's a historical village, what I mean to say, reenacting the history of the people of Rwanda. So we'll go in and get more insight about what exactly happens here. But it is the cultural center where history is lived right here.
In here, we are now Rwandan culture providers, and we have also different activities which are offered for these guests who are coming to visit our cultural village. Normally, we have first of all the King's Palace as the really house. We take in people and do explain them how Rwandan country were headed by how the Rwandese were headed by His Excellency, the King of the country. We have also medicine man as someone who explained the tourists, the guests who are coming here, about how many years ago Rwandan people were treated themselves by using herbal medicines. They welcome you in the team. You can dance, you can join wherever, whenever, whoever, they all can help you.
Okay, all right. So we can go trying out a few steps now, and afterwards I'm sure I'll be doing some bow and arrow. I'll shoot you. Interested, but I'm sure I'll be doing this till daybreak. Yeah, don't give up. Let's do it together. All right, so that was a few of the things that happened in Rwanda, and have been joined by Francis Doku, who is also leaving for USA very soon to go and experience culture. That is, I'll give him free tickets by Rwanda Air. Is Rwanda Air? Are you going on Rwanda Air? You've got to. We'll talk about that one.
You don't want me to say what I want to say?
No, don't.
Okay, all right.
Hi, Grace. I missed you guys.
Well, are you an ambassador for them now?
For Rwanda Air?
Yeah.
At least I enjoyed
least she went to experience. I'm an ambassador for other things. So I can also.
No way, but Rwanda is a beautiful country, and
I hear so.
You've got to experience.
I hear Rwanda is developed, over a very
Yes.
short period of time.
You
we
buy
all know
kebab,
what happened.
You get electronic receipts.
Yeah, you
for
can't
buying
drop
kebab.
anything. You can't even drop a gum or anything
It's
on
a
the
very
streets of
clean
city.
country.
Yeah. Here it's an example of African success.
It
and what
is.
leadership can do for a
Yeah.
country.
When you ask them anything, how did you get this one? Leadership.
It's
That's a
leadership.
response.
Oh, really? Leadership
Yeah.
is everything.
Yeah.
Leadership is everything. And if the people are willing also to follow the leaders.
I think
But a
the
leader
people
must
are
have a
willing when there's a
vision.
leader,
Yeah,
who
and
is
show-
you can look up to and not.
No, it's a two-way affair.
It's a two-way affair, but it must start from somewhere. And the leaders ought to. If parents are not disciplined, it's hard to bring up disciplined children. It starts from somewhere. Anyway, let's go to our business. Of course, which Rwandan tourism forms part of. Obviously, yeah, in a way. But the village I went to, it's a village put together because they wanted to preserve their wildlife, and so they created this village to bring in the poachers, to resettle them and give them something new to do, to engage them, so they could have their wildlife growing to attract tourists. I don't know how many monkeys we still have here to attract.
We have
Where's the zoo,
we
in
have
fact?
monkey sanctuaries. For example, we have a few of them around. We have the Atafi Tome monkey
Probably,
sanctuary.
fortunately, we don't eat
in the
monkeys here,
Volta
so
region.
they are well
Some people
preserved.
do eat monkeys.
In Ghana?
Yes.
Wow.
There's the Shai Game Reserve,
yeah.
which also has some baboons and monkeys and other things. There's a few of them around. And,
I wonder if we do that much promotion.
No, that's the problem. We don't. I think when
Because
it
they
comes
actually
to
flew us there to go and experience the flight, which was smooth, and I mean the treatment. It was, of course, but even when we're going, we had to do the economy to experience how it is, and when we're coming back, we did the business class to also experience how that is. And both ways, I enjoyed it.
That's good for you. I mean, enjoying business class is not easy. I wonder when I ever get business class to enjoy.
Oh, don't worry, you get there, you grow.
You see the business, you see people sitting in business class, and Charlie, this thing will be good. Oh,
it is good. It's a good feeling. It's
You've ever
good.
done business class?
DSTV to South Africa.
So don't worry, you get there. Your time will come.
Your time will come. I'll do some too. But the point is that, I mean, some people are a bit more serious with their tourism than we are. I mean, we were discussing that today on Joy FM. And you realize that there's deliberate policy, behind some people's success in tourism. Nothing happens by chance.
Yeah.
The things that the likes of Kenya, Morocco, and Rwanda, South Africa, and co do with their tourism. And I keep saying that if you go to some countries, we have better heritage, better history, better destinations.
Yeah.
I mean, if South Africa had all these 20-something forts and castles that we have across our coast, I tell you, it will be a big deal for them. So the fact is that you have to package your thing well and market it well. We have not. If tourism is a country, I'd say that Ghana haven't arrived as a citizen yet in any country that's tourism. We're on the periphery because although we have very good things that we could market, we haven't properly packaged it and sell it to people because tourism gives you money. People come into your country and they spend money.
For Rwanda, that's their main one big source of income.
Absolutely.
And it's amazing they don't even have an active nightlife, but it is still a very big deal there. Entertainment is still a very big deal there, and their entertainment is more of the culture and tourism. We have a very vibrant nightlife that brings in a lot of people because when people are spending in the night, it's as if they don't see.
Yeah.
So we should even have more ahead of them, but we don't.
Like
seem to
Francis
have it.
was saying, I think it's a calculated attempt at making sure it becomes a source of revenue generation for the country. I don't think it's by lack that Kenya and the rest, are where they are. It's been policies put in place over the period to make sure this sites and the country entirely is marketed properly. I don't think it's something we are doing, so maybe it's high time we as a country and as a people find alternative ways of making sure it becomes a source of revenue generation for us. Maybe you can start a lead once
Yes. I really was impressed, and I would try in my own small way to launch a crusade.
But the question is, what's the ministry doing?
What's the ministry doing? What's the Ghana Tourism Authority doing? What's the Ghana Tourist Development Company? I mean, there are bureaucracies.
And you
organizations
can actually register your business, your company in 2 hours.
or in 2 hours. See, most countries are working towards, taking away barriers for company registration. A country like DR Congo, it's not a democracy as we see it here. It's a totalitarian country where the president is everything. Everybody has to. But when it comes to processes, you can enter DR Congo today if you have all your documents, but tomorrow you have your certificate to start a business. Similar to a country like Cape Verde as well. Cape Verde, you can have your registered document in 1 day. And you're also comparing
within 2 hours.
So you see, countries are taking away barriers. So because they see business and everything as
and they are taking away bribery. I mean basic bribery.
I'm sorry, that's not Ghana, because we've created a system whereby you need to go through the back door because it's going to take
even
over
through
a
the
month.
back door, you don't get the 2 hours service.
Oh no, it's a month, and that one you need to pay like 100 times the amount and all that. So I want to believe our leaders are listening. So
we hope so. And sometimes they listen actually, but as to whether
they do know,
they do know. Because in Rwanda, I asked, so do we have politicians, our leaders coming here? And the Ghanaian community, some of them was like, oh, even just a month ago in was here, they come.
No, okay.
Maybe well. Anyway, okay, so let's go on to our next topic for the day. Beast of No Nation. You've seen Beast of No Nation, the trailer.
Yes, and the story that came out of that as well.
Yeah, the Ghanaian crew have been accused of unprofessionalism.
Oh, no, I haven't heard that.
You didn't hear that one?
No, I think it's just been about a reportage having most media houses having to say the young man was a street child and all that. I think it's high time we need to realize the fact that once we are putting out stories, it needs to be factual. It's not going to hurt if we go the extra mile just to cross-check. But, it has to do with people's the quest to break stories, or people are always in a rush to make sure they break stories. But apparently the boy, was playing football with his friends, and that was how they identified him, went to the parents, and had agreement to the parents. But it's not like he's a street child. Okay, I don't know who started the whole story.
At least there's a story about he used to also sell after school hours.
You see, the bottom line is...
So perhaps with that knowledge, it described him as a street child. You don't think so?
But he's not a street child.
he's not a street child.
And perhaps maybe also because of the story of the movie, I don't know.
Okay.
That has... But, I mean, like Chris is saying, it won't cost you so much to just get the real fact before pushing a story out there, because... Until today, when I heard before the show on Joy that the gentleman wasn't, the young man wasn't a street child.
Yeah.
And because all the stories I've read from the beginning when the story came to now was that it's a street child. And if I hadn't heard this, or people who have not heard that look, he wasn't, they would still think that this is a street child who made it out there. But you see, it's not good. I mean, basic journalism 101. Let your fact be it.
101.
And you see, and the sad thing now is this. Once there's a story on one platform, all the others follow. They take the same thing,
it goes out. To me, Ochami Kwame was telling me just as we're coming in. On April Fool's Day, somebody put a story out there that his wife was leaving him because of his...
affiliation with...
No, his... Humanizing. And it was April Fool. So later he came to correct that it was April Fool. But it's on the internet.
The story sold.
You see, the thing is on the internet. The thing about internet people don't know is that the internet never forgets. Once something goes on there, you cannot take it out again.
Exactly.
Because once you go there, people even do screenshots, and all that.
So
you cannot take anything that goes on the internet. So you can't joke with that. So once a story hits the net, unfortunately, this is the period in which we are. If a story hits the internet, that's the end of it. You cannot correct anything that goes on there. You can try, but not everybody who saw the first one will see
the subsequent ones.
So we have to be very careful when we're putting stories.
Let's do a bit of gossip. Today I'll get you gossiping. Uncle Francis doesn't like to gossip, but today you gossip.
Are you trying to say I like gossiping?
You do. All right, so let's go all the way to Nigeria, where actress Mercy Johnson has been telling people who are already bashing her for her third pregnancy to hold it, just take a breather, because her fourth will follow very soon. So you can save your hate words for the fourth pregnancy. Let's take a listen.
I'm a married person, so I don't think people should ask me why. I understand the ethics of spacing kids, but I'm a married person and I'm an adult. I can decide the way I want to live my life. So yes, I'm having my third baby really soon. Thank you so much for the good wishes. Thank you so much for the hate speeches, but save most of the hate speeches because the fourth will soon come. To round it up, then you can show your anger then. But for now, it's good news. Let's celebrate.
Mercy is no doubt a proud mama, but does having a family and raising kids of her own affect her career in any way?
It will affect your career. It will. That's the truth. It's about sacrifice, scale of preference, which is more important. That's the one you do. As free as I was 6 years ago or 5 years ago, that's not the way it is now. Right now, I have responsibilities. I have kids to think of. I have my husband to think of. So even when the jobs keep coming, I can't go all out to do them because I have other priorities, you know. So it will, anybody who tells you it won't affect is lying. It will certainly affect.
Definitely. What is wrong if she decides to get pregnant every 6 months anyway?
I don't know, but she just got married, didn't she? I mean, she got married when? And she's on her third? Wow, that's record, isn't it? That's like
striking a while.
The second baby is actually about 6 months old.
Oh, she wants to do it fast and take her hand off it. You know, kind of thing. But I mean, honestly, I didn't know she was on her third. She just got married.
Yeah.
Which one is your problem now?
A year or two ago or something.
In Nigeria accent, which one be your problem now?
I don't know. Yeah,
because you also have a problem.
It's her life and her husband. They decide what they want to say.
She says she has appreciation for child spacing, but she's married.
You know, for me, I'm finding it difficult to comprehend. I can't bring myself to the fact that, even 4 kids, Charlie, this day and age, some way or...
Why? You did take care of the kids? You're not the nanny.
She might have all the money available to take care of them, but think about the country as a whole, bedding, how you're going to stretch infrastructure and all that.
She wants to add to the population size, wants to increase the population size of Nigeria.
That is why you ought to think of expansion.
But
as a country.
I want to believe she's just joking,
I think that comment was just a snide one to people who have it. Not necessarily.
You don't want to believe she'll have a fourth.
She could have, but
with the pace at which she's going,
it could end up at 10.
No, 10.
Okay, but let me take a few of your comments before we take leave of you. So, this says, Gladys, I love your hairdo. We'll keep her. Okay, so we'll let her do same. That's coming from Enoch Lapigu. So you let your woman do same. I can't wait to watch that movie. Gladys, please, when is it being premiered? But at least, if you can get onto Netflix in our part of the world, then you can watch it on 16th of October on Netflix online. So you can make a date with Netflix on the 16th. Hi, my name is Gladys, not Gifty. Welcome back from Rwanda. Thank you. I admire the Rwandan cultural dance. Let's protect our Ghanaian cultural heritage. And that is coming from Gariba from Tumu. Thank you so much, Gariba. My name is Gladys. Hey, you rock the show. Keep it up. Leadership is the point, and that is coming from you, Kobe. Kobe, you never picked up your bow tie. I still have it for you, so you can walk in anytime and pick it up. I preserved that for you. Gladys, nice outfit.
From Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm very loyal. I'm keeping it for him. And you see, I could remember him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gladys, nice outfit. I like your Rwandan moves. That's coming from you, Jifa in Akachi. Thank you so much, Jifa. My very last one. This says, I'm in love with that song. Am I wrong? I wish I could sing it also. But unfortunately, with my hoarse voice. Well, I'm Nana Roka inside Kumase. Gladys, I love your outfits. Yeah, small, we go rich. That's coming from Ochiami. Big ups to Ochiami. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Francis. Do you want to talk more?
Well, I mean, David has taken his time, so we better leave here before he beats us out of the studio.
Okay, Francis, maybe you should wrap up the show for us today.
Yeah, so thank you very much for being with us all this while. We hope to see you next week. God willing, we see you next week. Mrs. Sadak, enjoy your evening.
Sure, Mrs. Sadat and Comfort, and of course all the loyal Abena, Kobe. Thank you all for making a date with us. My name once again is Gladys Osei Oredu, and make a date with us again for the repeat on Sunday at 9 p.m. Today we came your way at 8 p.m. and it is going to be same every other Saturday. Thank you so much.
The White Carpet was brought to you by
Airtel, the smartphone network.